Okay, so let us look into the data first. So what I have just created a set of data in an Excel file. So you can see this is nothing but an Excel file, and we have three data set here: data for demand, data for prices, and data for income of the customer. In other words, we collected data, in this case from uh, 13 different person, and we say the first row of this file has the name of the variable. So this is actually demand, this is actually price, and this is actually income. So we have 13 data on three things, and every data is for one customer. So we have collected this data. Let us assume for a moment that we have collected the data using a consumer survey. What I want to show you, how do I bring this data into the STATA program. So I'm going to use a STATA program do file that I have already given to you so that we know how it works. So let's open up this file. This is your file that you have already seen in our uh, in our PB works. Uh, and so let's explain this file a little bit so that we understand how it is. You see the star. The moment you put a star, anything you write here is actually nothing, just for you. So for what I've done, I have put a star here just to make some fancy and said use star at the beginning of the line to tell STATA to ignore this line, which means this is ignore. I'm just writing my comment. Okay, so the moment you put a star, everything will become green on the right. There is another way to put your comment, which is double slash. If you put a double slash and a space, anything that you write on the right side is nothing but comments. So that's why I've written double slash. You can also use double slash to tell STATA that anything beyond it are comments. So we can use two ways to make comments. One is this. For example, in this case, clear all. So you see the clear has a blue color, which means this is a command in STATA. All means everything in the memory. So when I run this, so when I say this to STATA, STATA is clearing everything that it has in the memory so that it starts new with you. So that's what I've written with a comment here with double slash, that this command is to clear everything from the memory before uploading new STATA command. Then this is a command that you said cd, and this is the where folder I'm asking for, and this is where I have I want to save, or I want to do anything that I want to do. So if I want to do something here, so let's do it here so that we understand what is. So let us say that whatever I want to do, I will do here. This is my working file. So anything that I want to do, I want to do it here, which means this is the so see how did I do it? I go there and I click here and I see what is the where the files are. So I can copy this one. So I'm doing it and I'm copying it. So I copy it and I can put it here. So instead of this, I'm saying this, I'm using Control V. So I'm saying, okay, anything I want to do, it should be in my F drive. This should be in my file. And this is in my summer file, and this is where I want to save. So I have just given a place where anything that I would do in this program will be saved there. It's worth giving it because otherwise it will save somewhere else. So this is the first thing that you should do. Then I'm saying I'm importing Excel file. So remember that Excel file I was showing you, this is the same Excel file. And I'm saying import, which is a command. And then I'm saying what type of file? It is called Excel. And then this is, I'm giving the file name. So if you look into this file name, you can see this is the same file name, eco 465 stata data. So there is space there. So if I go back to the there, I can see that this is exactly what I said Excel is. And then if you go to Excel, you know that there is a sheet 1. This is sheet 1, and where my data is. There is sheet 2, there is nothing there. Sheet 3, nothing there. So I want to tell the computer that I have my data in sheet 1. So that's what I'm saying right here. I'm saying it is sheet 1, sheet, and within first row, if you look at it within quotation, that this is sheet 1, and I'm saying first row. What is first row? If you remember, first row here is nothing but the name of the variable. So when I give this command, I'm basically telling computer that, look, I want to retrieve this. So let us draw this. So what I'm doing, I'm going to copy this much. Doesn't matter whether you go to the end of the line, and I'm saying Control D. Control D runs this. So when I did Control D, this is what computer did. You can see that computer ran. It was so. The moment I go to the Control D and I go to this one, it's showing me. Remember, this as output. So now it in the output, it is showing that I was using this do file. This is the command. These are comments, and it has done all of them. How do I know it has done all of them? Look at this right side. I have a variable called demand. I have a variable called price. I have a variable called income. So I have all of them. So in other words, my data is already there. So that is the first strategy to get to this. Once I have then, I want to save it in STATA. I don't want to keep it in Excel. So what I do, I go to the next line and I show you here, which I have already written. So I say save this same file and replace. Why I'm giving a replace? Remember this comma, it's important to have these commas here. Comma means the command is finished, but this is options. So I'm giving an option called replace, which means if there is already file in the same name, I want to replace it. So I run this one again, Control D, and when I run this particular one with Control D, it shows you file for this one saved. So file has been saved. So it's a new file that has saved.